Okay, this is take 2. I had filmed a 6-minute video. Hi, this is Ambient Landscapes, or Atlanta, also known as Ambient Landscapes, and I don't have my cover video yet and all this, that, and the other. This is my second video. You didn't get my first one because I noticed in it I was wearing my hospital band. Some of you may know that I'm undergoing treatment for anemia and also the underlying cause of it. So today I had an MRI and I don't need to be displaying my hospital band on YouTube. I'm very protective of my personal information on the internet. Not because I'm paranoid, but because I've learned the hard way. But I also think as an artist, it's important to use my real name, but enough about that. Although this is a color and chat, all the fancy stuff will come, the titles, the music, like all of that. But right now I'm just filming this on my phone. So this is step 4 of the Crystal Rave page in Bunnies and Dragons, and I'll be using a marker. I'm going to be doing the rabbits, and I'll be using marker base, and then I will be doing pencils. So I'll start by basing them with this Ohuhu marker. It's oh my gosh, it's late, I'm tired. It's the base I'm going to use. You have the old Honolulu GY173, the name dim green. So I tried to see if I could film this from an angle. You know, maybe I'm just gonna have to film myself as I watch myself for now. Actually, I don't like that. Okay, I'll just have to look around my camera. So I'm relatively new to alcohol markers. I mentioned in my first 3-minute short, the sideways one, that I got my first set of alcohol markers from Amazon, a brand called Brain Tau Tree, and I still have it, and I might show it, as some of you may know. I have a lot of art supplies, and yes, I use them. I don't just swatch them. Somebody cracked a joke that using them doesn't mean swatching them, but I often buy art supplies when they're on sale and don't use them for years. Okay, bunny tail. Obviously, I'm not going to color that. So, my journey with Tau Tree markers. Okay, so as I said, I am treating anemia, and did I remember to take my iron today? I don't think so. I want to give a shout out to those of you, I'm thinking of my friend Happy Catastrophe, who are open about their brain struggles. While I haven't had a traumatic brain injury or long COVID, I do have PTSD and anemia, so that makes makes brain fog interesting. Actually, PTSD doesn't cause brain fog. It's mostly the anemia, and I didn't really learn until recently how much that had impacted my life, because I tend to be very stoic and keep going and going until I can't anymore. So some of you know I may have talked about being mentally gifted before, and the reason I say that is there are some crossovers between giftedness and autism and ADHD, and so when my mind jumps like that, like I'm sitting here coloring with Ohuhu brush markers, and I think of my first Tau Tree markers, and somebody might say, my God, she's scattered, stay on topic. But this is on topic because this is a color and chat, and I like Ohuhu is probably my third marker brand. I bought Tau Tree, and then I bought almost all the Arteza Everbrand when they were on sale. Arteza has been bought out by Plaid. I was not happy about that because all the really good content that Arteza made was gone. Now I'm adding shadows, and like I said, I'm relatively new to alcohol marker. I don't like what I just did there. Alcohol marker, so yeah. Alcohol marker is, for me, not an easy medium because it bleeds, and I know the rules about colored pencils, about shadows. For example, here, right? There's a shadow because the unicorn horn is casting a shadow. But with a brush marker, so this particular one has brush and broad. I like brush and fine tip. Sometimes I use my towel tree because it has a fine tip. So that was caused by this brush. This is not a fine brush. I've took 2 to 3 years of classes in acrylic painting, and so I know a lot about brushes, and needless to say, I've met my match with alcohol markers. I almost feel like I'm being stubborn here. I mean, I like learning new art mediums. Like, I just want to learn how to do it. I like that challenge. I know how to think about light and shadow, but I don't really know how to control my pen. So that's what you're seeing here, is me working with a medium that I have not mastered, which is why I'm doing it, because I like a challenge. Okay, this is not perfect. I am a perfectionist. That's good. I don't know if, since this is a color and chat, I guess it's good I'm talking. So I'm going to go over this with Prismacolor 914, which is cream. Prismacolor is my second. Oh my gosh. I get really tired of brain fog. What time is it? It's 8:09, so I'm still okay, but I do need to start winding down soon. You know, one colorist I know, Raven Colors, I think she said that she was going to do, like, upload a video a day, like an hour of coloring a day. I should go and check. What the heck? My cat is literally walking behind my desk. Okay. Her name is Momo, and I suspect eventually she's going to walk across the camera. She's used to me talking to my phone. I try to put my phone on speakerphone when I use it. She does not like me texting. She literally will move my hand away from my phone. So, yeah, you know, I don't know how I feel about going over alcohol marker with colored pencil. Wow, my hand's cramping. I do have a hand glove around here somewhere. I used to be a barista, and I got a lot of braces for that. I am not going to look for it, but I don't... Oh, I know. It's because... So I have my book up on a desk easel, and I'm going to... Well, you know what? I'm not going to adjust the angle when I'm filming. I'm not going to pause because I really want to get one video uploaded. So this isn't perfect, right? But I can feel the hand in my cramp. I can feel the hand. Oh my gosh, I can feel the cramp. Okay, what's this? Oh, that's these atoms. Okay, I can feel my hand cramping, my back cramping. But you know what? Push on through. Yeah, this is not perfect. This is me in my first video. Okay. Next, I'm gonna go in with Polychromos 146. This is my second favorite set of pencils. I'm finally... Oh, my cat's name is Momo. Momo. I was just going to look out the balcony again. Polychromos is my second favorite set of pencils. I was afraid of them for a long time. I do have the full set. You know, and now I'm finally using them. So, you know, do what you need to do. You know, don't let anybody judge you for your purchasing habits. I will use all my art supplies eventually. Cool Shadow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm tired. So this is me being imperfect, trying to learn a new medium on camera with this crinkly sound. So I will show you this. I actually use, because as I said, I'm an acrylic painter, like actual acrylic painter. This is my words are really failing me, a disposable palette sheet that I used when I was taking classes. Oops, don't crinkle the page. It also works as a really good blotter sheet. Okay, I'm just gonna show you. See this? Those of you who saw like my horse Jade Summer color by number alcohol marker, I was using, okay, there we go. Let's put it straight. One of the things I tried to make sure my phone stand was straight, and I am so analytical that I may eventually get a lines mat or put lines on this so I can be straight for the camera. At any rate, welcome to Atlanta's brain and how it jumps all over the place. So I was using 2 Ohuhu, like the plastic. I'm almost playing with something. Well, I got her a lot of toys to keep her entertained. I was using the Ohuhu, they're not really plastic, they're more like rubber sheets. Okay, look, I missed the paw. Did I miss the paw? No, I colored it. Momo, what do you do? Oh, I know. I got her this cat toy on Temu that's got like 3 levels and a ball that she spins with her paw on each level. And she loves it, even though she knocked it on its side. You probably can hear that. Okay, brain focus. I have to tell myself this at work. And I'm an after-school teacher, and it's kind of... Well, whether or not it's professional, it's what I have to tell my brain. I'm hoping that treating the underlying cause of anemia will kind of lessen that brain fog. But I do talk to my brain. I talk to my brain on video. I talk to my brain at work. I tell it to focus. My cat is distracting me, but she's keeping herself busy. Okay, so this is someone who, I know what I'm doing with. I'm much more comfortable with pencil than I am with alcohol marker. I find alcohol marker to be very unforgiving. I think, so I'm using Amanda Color palette 655, and I think I'm going to do a 3rd page. I might switch, well, we'll see what book I use next. Okay, so I'm going to finish up by using a tiny bit of Prismacolor 1012, which is Jasmine in the cheeks and ears. So, yeah. Are there shadows and ears? There are. These things don't really have cheeks. They just have big eyes. I know I can draw. Why do I choose to color instead of draw? You know, I wanted to learn how to color so I could color my own drawings, but I'm just really enjoying coloring. It's a lot less work than drawing. Okay. I'm going to let it go at that. This isn't perfect. Those are the bunnies. I need to figure out what to do with the tails and the bow ties, but that's it for now. Hopefully this will be the one. I'm using an OttLight and it's overhead, so the color is different. I've heard YouTube colors talk about how the color looks different. I could cycle through the different colors, but you know what? I'm gonna call it, upload it, go to bed. 15 minutes and 30 seconds. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all who leave comments. And that's it.